It has taken me 6 years of working in the digital marketing space to come up with this rather comprehensive list of my top YouTube channels for beginners in the space of digital marketing to learn all about the industry and all the latest tools, tips, strategies. We're going to start with the kind of channels that cover more simple topics like organic social media, and then we're going to go through to channels that cover more advanced topics like paid ads and strategy and analytics and all those kinds of things that still are very valid in the digital marketing space but are a little bit harder for beginners, but still taught in a way that even a beginner could understand it and it doesn't sort of feel like marketing as a second language. Okay, so we're going to jump straight into it with my first recommendation, and I hope you're ready, and let's get into it. The first channel I want to recommend is Stara. Elise is someone I've been following since 2016 when I was first beginning my freelance career in the digital marketing space, and she used to quite heavily just focus on Instagram, but recently she has also come up with a lot of really great content in the TikTok space, the video space in general, in terms of how to be more confident on camera and how to infuse your personality into video content and business growth in general. But one thing that I think she talks about quite a lot, which is really, really key for beginners and really marketers at any stage, which is all about how to actually convert your social media audience into sales and customers, because this is something that we all struggle with. How do you actually convert the followers into sales targets and numbers? And that's something that she does really, really well. And for that, I would really recommend checking out her channel. The next channel I want to encourage you to check out is the one from Later. If you're not familiar with Later, they're an awesome scheduling tool for various social media platforms, and on their YouTube channel you can find a lot of great tutorials specifically around Instagram and TikTok growth, but they do also have a playlist of all free social media marketing courses taught by guest experts, which is really valuable. And not to mention, they have a full library of tutorials and trainings of how to use the Later scheduling tool, which is a great tool for beginners because it's super user-friendly and beginner-friendly and has some great functionality even on their free plan. So make sure to check that out. Channel number 3 is from Vanessa Lau. Like Elise Dharma, Vanessa does lean quite heavily into the Instagram hacks, but she also has a lot of great playlists around growing on YouTube, which is something she's done really successfully, as well as freelancing, entrepreneurship, how to quit your 9-to-5, and how to grow your business online. Recommendations numbers 4 and 5 are Film Booth and Channel Makers. Both of these channels cover YouTube growth strategies, but in slightly different ways, where Nate from Channel Makers is a little bit more vulnerable, shows a little bit more personality, and kind of makes the YouTube growth journey seem a little bit less overwhelming, whereas Ed from Film Booth generally has slightly shorter, fluff-free videos where he also analyzes some strategies of top YouTubers and shares those with the audience. The 6th channel to check out is Social Media Examiner. The reason I love this channel in particular is because of the diversity of experiences and opinions you get from guest experts. Because while Michael Stelzner is the voice of the podcast, and he does appear on the YouTube channel quite a few times as well, they have a host of experts from all different industries and covering other platforms like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, which the previous channels I mentioned don't cover, but they also cover things that are sort of adjacent to the social media marketing world but not directly related, like email marketing, copywriting, and they also cover a good range of paid advertising as well. Much like Social Media Examiner, our next channel, HubSpot Marketing, covers a wide range of topics. Where they differ is that they lean quite heavily into the digital marketing side of things as opposed to just the social media side of things. So they also cover more advanced topics like search engine optimization and sales and affiliate marketing and sales funnels and conversion rate optimization and all the more advanced things that are still good for beginners to know, even if you're maybe not directly responsible for those areas of a business quite at that stage of your career. And not to mention that their videos are really beautifully edited. So if you are someone who gets a little bit distracted and you tune out really easily if those videos don't have the nice animations and cuts and transitions, then HubSpot Marketing's videos might just be for you. Okay, now we're going to get into some more complex topics with the following few channels. Starting with Ben Heath's channel, which is all about Facebook and Instagram ads. Now, he covers some beginner-friendly Facebook advertising techniques, but he also shares quite a few advanced techniques. And the one thing that I really like about his approach to teaching Facebook advertising is that he actually shares the stuff that didn't work as well as the stuff that did work, which is really, really rare in an area of marketing where everyone is constantly only sharing the highlights reels and how many amazing campaigns they launched and how much money they made with their campaigns. Very few people are actually vulnerable enough to share the money that was wasted on things that didn't work and experiments that they wanted to try but didn't quite pan out. And Ben is quite good at sharing that stuff with beginners, which also allows you to avoid those mistakes. So definitely check out his channel for all things Facebook and Instagram ads. Now, someone else who is an absolute master of advertising, but this time referring to Google and YouTube ads, is Isaac Rudansky. His best-selling Udemy course is actually how I first learned about Google ads before I started running them for my clients, and that course now has over 200,000 students, which is amazing, and he shares snippets of that course on his YouTube channel. So do not let the lack of attention that has been put towards designing his YouTube thumbnails fool you. There's some really, really great information on the other side, and he's absolutely amazing at taking something as complex as Google and YouTube ads and making it really accessible to beginners. Okay, we're almost there. Channel number 10 is Brian Dean's channel, dedicated to all things search engine optimization, or SEO. At the time of recording, Brian Dean has about 500,000 subscribers from only 45 videos that are live on his YouTube channel. So that in itself is just an enormous testimonial for how well optimized his videos are for search on YouTube. But he also shares a lot of amazing tips about how to rank your blog content on Google and other search engines, which is how he actually started in the world of SEO. His stuff is so well researched, and his blog articles on his website, as well as obviously his videos on his YouTube channel, are so in depth. And he has actually recently released a completely free SEO crash course that you can also take in addition to watching all of his amazing stuff on YouTube. And of course, it wouldn't be a top 12 list without Neil Patel's channel. I'll be completely honest, when I first started learning from Neil Patel, it was from his podcast called Marketing School, which he hosts with Eric Sue, and it did actually fully sound like marketing as a second language to me. They started talking about CPM versus CPC and what it means to be a B2C or a B2B marketer, and what your ROAS and your Facebook ad spend says about how well your campaign is performing, and my head was exploding into 1,000 little pieces. It was a lot, and it actually made me like the marketing field less, or made me feel quite incompetent, and just made me feel like an imposter, and it was not great. But that being said, his YouTube channel is so much more beginner friendly than the podcast, or at least I find this. Now watching it back, I know that his YouTube channel is catered a lot more to beginners than that podcast is, which is a lot more catered to industry experts. So I would recommend his YouTube channel even to beginners, even though there are definitely some advanced videos on there that I would avoid if you're a beginner and you don't want to feel that imposter syndrome feeling. But there are some really great beginner friendly videos and lots of great content, from Instagram Reels to Google Analytics, and everything in between can be found on his channel. And finally, if you're not a subscriber to this channel yet, I'm gonna be a bit cheeky here and add myself to the list as an awesome channel for anyone who's a beginner in the world of social media and digital marketing and wanting to discover new tips, tools, and strategies. Thank you so much for being here and watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know in the comments if you've got other channels you'd like to recommend that aren't on my list yet. I'm always on the lookout for other amazing YouTube channels to learn from. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next video.